Hello, TJI family. We are back again, and we're still in the month of November, and we are happy because it's still old dudes.
Yeah.
Still old dudes
Yeah.
telling each other the truth.
Keeping it real, man.
Nothing to hide, keeping it real.
Yeah.
So today we are talking about the masked man.
Yeah.
Hiding your feelings and emotions because of how we have grown up in the
Yeah.
society that we're in. Always being told to man up.
Yeah.
Men do this, men do that.
Yeah. Men don't cry.
Men don't cry.
Yeah.
So how do we get that mindset away?
Who brought the mask?
Hmm.
Where did the mask come from?
I feel like it originated from us, from ourselves.
And it's generational, isn't it?
Yeah, it's generational.
You fall down there, they say, don't cry, you're a man.
Don't cry, you're a man.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.
I remember my dad telling me this.
Yeah,
this,
get up.
this one time. Now, I wasn't the biggest kid out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, still not.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but my dad once said this to me. If you go to school
Yeah.
and you get beaten,
Yeah.
I will go back with you at school.
Yeah.
And you have to fight that guy again.
Yeah.
If he beats you up, I will beat you up.
Yeah.
And you'll have to beat him up.
And now you just had this pressure now.
Yeah, now you have this pressure that,
Yeah.
and for me, I had to be smart about it.
Yeah.
And I don't fight.
Right.
I started fighting with words.
Yeah.
Found a way to go around it.
Yeah.
But
But you see what happened there is he was also taught you're a man.
yeah.
Men don't cry.
Mhm.
It's almost like your pain is less than the pain of women.
Yeah.
And then you grow up knowing that, no, it's no itika.
Mhm.
Move on.
Yes.
And that statement there's a statement that the young people say these days, it's not that deep. Sometimes it's that deep.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's why if you don't create a safe space for people or for men to cry, they will never.
Yeah.
But in the car, men do cry,
Yeah.
just not in front of you.
Mhm.
If you create a space where it's scary to be vulnerable, it's game over.
Yeah. Even amongst ourselves as guys, in our friend groups, if we don't also create safe spaces, not spaces just to bolden tears and cry, just safe spaces. I have a lot of friends that have gone through stuff, and I've tried as their friend to also create that safe space.
Yeah.
And I notice that when they do have a problem or issue, we do sit down,
Yeah.
we talk. Some have cried,
Yeah.
and we've gotten to a point where we have solved some issues. some
Man,
we
let's
haven't.
demystify this thing.
Yeah,
When Jesus lost his friend Lazarus,
he cried.
what did he do?
He wept.
He wept.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
But at funerals, they say, don't cry. What do the children say? Man, it's not about the children. Healing also begins in tears.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Mhm.
You understand? Being strong when people are gathered will cause you now, when you now need to be strong, to be weak. Now there are no people who've gathered now. After the funeral, you've buried, and now
by
you're
yourself
alone.
now.
Now you have no shoulders to lean on.
Mhm.
And there are some times where we need to call a spade a spade. If I'm struggling with something, I'm struggling with something. We'll have less suicide.
Yes.
Men are not talking, bro.
No, they're not.
Yeah. Someone will say to you, it's just women. There are many of them. Yeah, but they're not the one.
No.
Yeah. Youngsters, old men, everyone. As soon as something happens, you find, even celebrities, man, gone, just like that. Why? Because the spaces where we are supposed to be having these conversations are unavailable. Or let me not say unavailable. They are not normalized.
No, they're not.
They're not normalized. Talking to another man means you failed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know how it is when we sit in the council of men. They'll ask you, so how's home? What are you doing? My wife, she's such a problem. I'm supposed to be taking the kids. Where do your kids learn? Some school. How much are you paying? 3,000. How
Yeah.
many are they for?
Mm-hmm.
And now, you're starting to do the maths.
You're like,
You know,
okay, 3 by 4.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. So those are the things. Yeah, and this guy is using an iPhone 17 Pro Max,
Yeah.
And you are still, you have an eye, but it's not an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever it is. Yeah. And there you are trying to fit in. Yeah, you these guys, you're going out for a bride. Everyone's got this big, massive car, and then you rock up.
Not just the cars, it's a big cooler box where he's got 20 kgs of meat.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you've arrived. No, they landed. You arrived.
You arrived.
Yeah. And you get there, you park in between your small car. It's got 4 wheels like the big one.
And you're there.
And you're there. But even the way you eat the meat, they look at you to say, you can't eat, when you haven't brought meat, you can't eat fast, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can't look full.
Haven't you realized that at times it's all in our heads as well?
Not when you haven't brought the meat.
At times.
Bro,
At times,
Bro, when you haven't brought the
at
meat.
times, you could be around the right guys. But at times it could be in your head that, okay, what are people thinking about me? Because of the way you have grown up.
Bro.
Because of the way you have
You
grown
go
up.
to a braai and you haven't brought the meat.
Now,
and
okay,
all of a sudden,
not-
you got a whole plate there, bro, with every type of
well,
meat.
you
there.
have to carry your weight, kachi gocha. You know?
All right. And I mean, if you're working for it,
Yeah.
if you are working for it, and there you are there also.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to swindle a couple of pieces from the braai stand and then nibble
Nibble.
officially.
Whilst you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it becomes a science of how you eat because you brought nothing. But when you've brought something, you can even demand and say, "Go makula, where the drinks at?"
So within that whole situation, they are also, because we're looking at it from just a social standpoint,
Yeah.
within the church, are those situations there as well?
That competition doesn't just stem from outside the church, any church.
Yeah.
Men, if they don't create departments, some church have departments. The Adventist church has what we call Adventist Men's Association, where we have real talk. There are some men who've actually received plugs from associating with other men. Yeah, because when we come to church, God calls everyone. And sometimes the one that God has called is the one that has your blessing. But if you don't talk your story, no one will know.
Weird.
And the problem with church is we all go to church looking like we don't have the problem. There's nothing to solve. It's only when the problem then comes out that you realize that, why didn't you say something? Yeah. But if we don't have the conversations officially, not on the streets, where the church takes a stand to say, we are literally going to organize, like now, this Men's Month.
Yeah.
We've got men issues, right? Men in marriage, men who are single. There are some young men who really want to marry, good young men, but they can't afford it, man. Then there are wrong young men who can afford to get married.
Afford it. Yeah.
And shouldn't be married. There are things that we have to talk about. Some balance must be struck. But to say men mustn't cry is putting a mask. And that mask is not great. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, you're going to pass that down to your child.
To your child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with what's happening now, the kids do not take time to, unalive themselves.
Yeah. So it's more of how society has bred us to wear a mask in everything that we do. And how best can you help these young guys?
But I want to ask you also, how safe is it for men to be vulnerable?
In the world that we're living in right now, it's not safe.
Well, what makes you say that?
Well, there are no safe spaces. That's the first thing. You don't have anywhere to go if you do have a problem that even needs urgent attention, be it family, be it friends. And then because of what we are consuming on TV, on radio, whatever it is, I don't think people are still listening to radio anyway. But we can't look weak.
You see, we've come back to that thing. You can't afford to look
weak. You can't, because
you can't afford to look broke.
If
you can't afford to look like your problems.
Yeah, if you look weak, other guys won't want to associate with you in terms, just even business wise.
Yeah.
If you look weak, you are now the runaround guy. Nah, go get that.
Well, back to that bride.
Go get that. Yeah,
back to that bride.
Back to the bride.
Now you're there. We all officially know you didn't bring nothing.
Yeah.
When it's time to lift the bride, who lifts the bride?
That's you.
When it's time to ignite the fire, who ignites the fire?
You will do everything.
And everyone else is taking pieces home.
You
can't contribute to that conversation. You are full.
You can't.
You can't start saying, they will even say to you, give him.
Real life example.
Yeah.
I went to a funeral, and it was my wife's relative who had passed on. So we're there at the funeral, and there's something that happened that I looked at. And my wife tells me certain things that I will not allow you to do A, B, and C at this funeral.
Yeah.
If someone tells you to go get something in the car, don't, because I know my family will start treating you a certain way. And there was another guy there who was doing everything above and beyond the call of duty. He starts the fire, he carries the big pot, puts it there, the water, everything. I'm looking around, I'm looking at him do everything. And I'm chilling. chilling with the women who are cooking, talking yayas, and they're done cooking. Do you want to taste them?
Yeah,
Like,
and
good,
of course, man,
scum,
make it happen.
Let me
Yeah,
use
yeah.
my talent. I will
Yeah.
talk my way out of doing work right here.
Yeah.
So he's doing everything and anything. But when I sat down at the end of the day and I started hearing them talk about him, it wasn't right.
Yeah.
And those are the things that make guys not want to be vulnerable.
Now you've brought another aspect. How we are perceived is what makes us retract like a turtle.
Yeah.
Even your family. You just gave a funeral setup. Have you noticed the guy who provides everything, even before the next funeral, will not start that funeral until he comes?
Until he shows up.
But you've been there, carrying the wood, bringing the pots. But when he comes, the funeral will begin.
Yeah.
That grading, no one asks you for help. And there's a comparison, even amongst your siblings, where they compare you to the other brother. The one who's taking this one to school, the one who's doing A, B, C, D, the one who's doing this and that.
Yeah.
And then you end up feeling useless.
Yeah.
And then you marry a woman who may say, why aren't you like other men?
Yes.
It's game over.
Yeah.
Game over. It's over.
You can't come back from
How do you come back and say, I failed?
How do you sit down and
we have no money for bread?
Be vulnerable at that point in time.
And then you'll find us preaching. If your husband does not provide bread,
he's
a lazy man. And then she's there going, amen, amen. Then you're feeling a type of way.
Yeah.
Because facts don't change because you're going through stuff.
No, they don't.
But another fact is, if we normalized seasons, I think it would be easy for us.
Yeah.
But the young man comes to church dressed in a suit to compete with the elder who's been in business for 30 years.
But is it his fault, though?
Why is he worshiping there?
I feel like most of the pressure that we have...
bro. Why is he worshiping there?
Most of the pressure that we have as young men, apart from coming from competition with each other, it's the women as well.
I've been trying to say this the whole time.
Yeah.
That you attract what you are.
Yeah.
Yeah? You attract what you are. So there's no way you can be flexing and talking a big game. You'll attract someone who likes a big game.
Yeah.
And now whose fault is that?
You're just in the wrong spaces.
I was in China, and she'll be going back to Dubai in 3 weeks. And she's hearing, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And now you date this person. Now you have to stay across Samora, man. You can't afford this rental. You can't afford this rental. You're always borrowing money for this rental.
It's now just pressure.
You're now under pressure. And you could have comfortably stayed on the other side until you get your stuff together. But now you're in a situation where you are trying to flex. You're buying a fake Rolex. You're buying this. You're buying that. What's the point?
The point is to keep up.
And keep up, you should.
Yeah, but it'll put pressure on yourself and you will not grow.
And then every time you buy the 16 Pro Max, they'll tell you, introducing the 17 Pro Max.
And now you're scrounging.
And then you get the 17 Pro Max, introducing
the 18
Pro Max.
Now you're running around.
And then now you're the one who's known to have the latest phone every year. Now you don't eat anymore. You're shaking, you're struggling. No, you're looking like...
But you've got the phone.
You've got the phone.
Yeah.
But the phone has no data. I mean, you're never online and you say, I don't really like to be online. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You can't be online.
Being online,
yeah. Because there's certain things that are expected of you.
Yeah.
And yet, if you are using your living, I'm phoning. I don't owe anyone anything. I don't owe you an explanation. Yeah? And sometimes, if you are planning to do great stuff and you haven't arrived, maybe wait on bringing people into your space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a space where you are safe, you can say, and have mentors.
There you go.
Have mentors, someone who's above you, who's been there, who's done that. Let's have seasons. I told you, God creates space and then puts people in space. God has a plan what the man is going to eat before the man comes along. But we want to have swag.
I feel like that's also where having mentors is a problem as well, because the mentors that young guys want is someone who's extremely successful. No one is looking for someone who has a story to tell. They're
But
just looking at
everyone who's
finished.
successful has a story to
They're
tell,
looking at
man.
finished products.
Everyone who's successful has a story to tell.
Is it a
Are
good
you
one?
willing to listen?
And is it a good one?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I could have a story here and I'm successful whilst I've robbed 3 banks.
of course.
Yeah,
And I mean, if you've robbed 3 banks, someone will say, I mean, that's his talent.
yeah, he's successful.
That is successful. You're successfully not caught,
Yeah.
you know?
Uh-huh.
But also, you want mentors that are in line with your beliefs.
Yes.
People that are going to inspire you to also regenerate yourself and inspire other people. The challenge that we have is we think money is everything, character is everything.
Yeah.
And I did say to you off the set, money unlocks what poverty has kept in check.
Yep. It does.
You don't know yourself. You don't know
Nah,
yourself.
me, if I make money, I'm going to be humble. I will do A, B,
Oh,
and C.
man.
First thing that I'm going to do.
When you're driving around town, everyone going,
Big,
bro, the way
and
you
that
take
pride,
off.
that
The way you
pride.
take off, bro. We show them how you can spin the car.
Yeah.
But each tire is $600 US.
And you bought it because you had 150,000, but no service money.
Hey, man, it came with the car.
Yeah. No service money.
Then, vroom. You want to show the people.
Just feeling all excited.
Yeah.
And then the girls go, woo.
Woo! And next thing, you're like, hey, even the way you talk changes, man.
Yeah.
The way you look changes. You start talking like that, you know what I mean? How you doing? Yeah. But we all know you went to school where that is not how you talk, please. There you say little boto. But all of a sudden you're saying, just put me in the bottom. Yeah. Something changes with you.
And it's all it all comes from not having the right conversations from the get-go.
Not having the right conversations, not knowing who you are, not having Christ as your mentor in the first place.
Yeah.
Money changes, but if you leave money on the bed, it will never murder anyone.
Money the bed won't change.
Not the root of evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. Money is needed for mission to go forward. But in the wrong hands, money is disastrous. Money, and people think the more money you have, the more women you should have. I mean, rappers show us this. The internet shows us this. You know, to prove that you have a lot of money, you must have a lot of things. Yeah, including a lot of women. But is that how God perceives money? Money makes things easier. So sometimes, men, you put yourself in a rut. When you are struggling, you are prayerful. But when you have,
just a bit,
you abandon that same God that you had in the beginning. Yeah? And then, how do I put this nicely?
No, you don't have to.
Sometimes your financial level makes you choose the person that you have. When you're broke, there's a broke.
I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I understand it.
Let
me try help you out.
Help me out.
Someone once said, the woman that you married when you didn't have money.
Yeah.
He was talking to the women.
Yeah.
And they say that the man has money now. Are you the same woman he would have married?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Men must come clean. That they got you not because you are the one.
It was
but you're the one who
it was a
available.
Financial decision.
Yes.
Because of the amount that I had at that point in time.
And now that you've got money, you look at the woman who's had your back all this time. You look at the woman who's been there with you all this time. And you say to her, you've gained too much weight. Oof. 3 babies later. That's why, before you say I do, make sure you are the one. Make sure you are the one.
I think it works both ways.
Both ways.
Yeah.
The woman will say yes to you because you're the one who wants to marry now.
Yeah.
But you're not the one.
Or financially, you're okay until, because I've heard stories where a guy takes the girl to school, she gets a degree, she starts working, makes more money, and she's like, I'm out.
Man, that's painful. That one day I know it firsthand. Taken to school, she ended in O levels, and the boy said, "No, I'll drive trucks." And he's driving trucks. Takes her to A level.
Yeah.
She goes to varsity 4 years. He's still driving trucks.
Yeah.
One day in the second year, she then sends a message and says, "Yo, I don't know how to tell my man this. He's a good guy." Sure. but it's not my class.
Mm.
It's not my class now
Now,
because
'cause
now
I've elevated
the circle,
myself. Yeah,
no,
has
no, no,
changed.
man. He elevated her, but
Ah,
her circle,
yeah.
bro, a circle.
changed.
These are the facts, are not changing. That now you're a broke guy, right? Now you're a rich guy. The type of girls you're associating with now are now different.
Different.
Yeah.
The type of men you're
The
associated
type
with
of
at
men
work
you now are now
now
different. And then you look at the person who's always been there.
He's not
Hence-
enough anymore.
Hence, the space where men should cry is also determined by who they've chosen. And this is vice versa as well.
Yeah.
Where a woman is going to be vulnerable and going to expect certain things from a man, you have to already see those red flags at the
At
beginning.
the beginning.
So, should men cry? Yes, men should cry.
But where?
Do men cry?
Yes, they do.
Where?
Where is the question?
How safe is it to cry in church? When you and your family just came from Dubai, you sponsored the roof of the church. And your wife is looking at you saying, we've never even sponsored the bin.
Yeah.
Is it safe to cry in church? It's got nothing to do with the roof. If you sponsor the roof, praise the Lord. But here we are here for the Lord, and I want to learn something here. That's why in church, the gardener can be the head elder to CEOs.
Oh, yes.
Because in God's church, there's only one boss, and that's God Himself. So when we create more platforms in churches to have conversations with men, you will reduce the masking. We are masking because I've not heard your story.
Yeah.
And yet what you've gone through, maybe you can help me not to go through it.
Yes.
Boys are marrying trophy women. But you now know that what you really need is not a trophy woman.
It's not a trophy.
No. You need a woman who can give a financial statement about how she spent your money
Yeah.
or how she spent her money. Because at the end of the day, there must be accountability. So if we're going to unmask properly, let's know who we are, what we stand for, and what God wants from us.
Yeah. So I think we also within the church space, if as men we understand that being weak is not weakness,
Yeah.
because in the word it does say, "Your strength is made perfect in my weakness."
Yeah, definitely.
But we forget that, and we still cling on to control. We
Yeah.
try and we think that humility as well is weakness
Yeah.
in this Mbinga culture that is there now.
I want to let you know something, that every man has a story to tell.
Yeah.
Every man has a hurt to heal from. Every man, if he had to speak about his story to another man, will stop another man from making the same mistake.
Yes.
It's not foolishness to speak about what you failed to do. I mean, when you were growing up, didn't you say you want to be a doctor?
Yeah, we had our dreams, and yeah.
How's that going for you, Doc?
Well, the closest to a doctor that I've been is deworming my dogs.
I mean, you see, so, and that's over.
Yeah.
And when you were in grade 1, you believed that you're going to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Life changes, and sometimes life doesn't give us what we expected it to give us. Maybe by now you thought you were going to be married, and you're not. Maybe by now you thought you were going to be in a certain space, and you're not.
Yeah.
And it's okay to work from where you are, but it's not okay to do it alone. Find people you can trust. But one thing I can tell you, don't tell people or any people everything.
Yes.
Tell them enough.
Yeah.
But tell God everything. That's why we have two different type of prayers. There's a prayer in the closet and the prayer in public. Prayer in public says, oh God, forgive us for our sin. Prayer in the closet says, I am the one who sinned like this. I am the one who stole from the company. I am the one who's taking that man's woman. I am the one. Those are closet prayers.
So we're saying that there is, to a certain extent, a level to revealing yourself, and how a level to being vulnerable.
Yes, they're grades.
Yeah.
Tell the Lord everything.
Yeah, the Lord everything.
Yes.
The people not so much.
Yeah, because you can't.
Because people are people.
People are people.
Yeah.
And as long as you guys are friends, you're good.
Yeah.
When you stop your friendship, I mean, who do you think sold out Jesus?
Yeah.
Who gave the enemy information from inside? Judas.
Judas. It was an insider.
Who kissed? Because Jesus had 2 brothers, I think.
Yeah.
Who identified the right Jesus? It's a person that has been walking with him for a long time.
For a very long time.
Yeah. Human beings will always do that.
They'll always disappoint you.
Yes. But you got to do your part. So unmasking the man, I'm just simply saying men should talk to the people that they trust. Let's normalize counseling. If I can't talk to you, bro, I can't talk to a pastor, I can't talk to some, go for counseling. Talk to someone.
That's the problem now, because most of these things are all painted as you're not a man anymore.
If you go for counseling.
Yeah, you're not a man anymore. What kind of man goes to just a random person and starts crying?
That's the concept. And it's even worse in Shona when you say that statement in Shona. To say, why would I let another man deal with our issues?
Yeah. Murume rudzi. Anita izvozvo.
Mm.
And then I think because we don't have family structures anymore that are solid, even culturally, there were patterns and ways you could talk to people. There's a guy who would go to our sekurus, our mother's brothers, and that was a safe place.
But he's now in the UK.
Yeah, now he's in the UK.
Yeah.
Or now he's also right, and we don't have those anymore because everything is fast paced in this world.
Yeah,
that there is no time. We have given ourselves this illusion that there is no time to act a certain way.
Yeah,
you have to present yourself a certain way for people to take you seriously.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It can't be easy. It can't be easy.
Yeah.
Yet Christ dies. And when he resurrects, he says, go and tell Peter.
Yeah.
Why is he specific? Because he knows that Peter must be struggling with guilt. Go and tell him. Had Judas been available, he was going to tell him also. But he didn't give him a chance.
So is it that we as the guys who want to create this, the safe space, also don't share our stories to make it easier?
No, you don't. You don't share your stories. To make it easier for me to say, oh, by the way, what you're going through, I've been there before.
I've been there before. Or someone who's going through it can come to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to keep it to yourself.
Because you see it as...
Man, you're not the first person to try for a kid and not have a kid.
Yeah.
But there are emotions that you're stocking. You know, at a family function, your aunties are keep on saying, where's the baby you want to hold? That thing is eating you up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah? But you're not the first person. Man, you're not the first person in your family not to have a job when everyone else has a job and is doing great.
Yeah.
You're not the first person to be in this country and everyone else has gone out. You're not the first person. You're the one they send when they're sending money to say, hey, you're always available.
We want to build a house.
Hey.
Send mama some money.
Hey.
Yeah.
And now, guess what? You wait for that guy. Thank you so much. Yes, 200.
Yes, 200. 200. Yes, 20.
I was being nice.
Yeah, you're being very nice, very generous.
Here's something, and then that's what you're going to give the madam at home.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, at the end of the day, people have gone through a lot. We just must take time to hear the right person's story. Everyone is going through a lot. The next pastor is in the prison somewhere.
Yeah.
And is in there for rape or for murder or something. If God finds him there, one day he's going to share his story. And say, this is what happened, and this is how God found me. So we're not unique, but we should create more spaces to speak. But I wish we would create them at home.
Start at home.
I wish, I'm not saying this, women don't feel the same way. I'm just saying, I'm speaking from the side of men, that if women create an environment where we can speak, they'll get more
out of us.
It's the same thing with women. If you create an environment where she can be heard, you'll get more from her.
Yeah.
Because the shutting down won't be happening. You know, the cold start where you're not talking won't be happening. You know, the silent treatment that goes for a week.
It won't be happening.
Yeah, you know, silent treatment, it breaks connection. You slowly become strangers and become roommates.
Yeah.
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 And now you end up thinking there's an 80-20 rule. You've got 80% at home, but the 20% looks like it's more than the 80. But the 80 is one who deals with your mood swings, deals with you when you're sick. The 20 only knows you when you are
happy,
in your prime.
in your good mood and everything.
Yes. So we have to have hard conversations.
Yeah. But there's people we don't like having hard conversations because it's not easy taking accountability.
That's the problem.
Yeah. We don't want to take accountability for even the situations that we have created ourselves.
Yeah.
We push blame.
Yeah, to say I was stressed. That's why That's why I had a small house.
I had a small house, I was stressed, or even a bad decision, just a bad financial decision. You'll look for something to blame it on.
And if you swap that, let's hear the women say that to us. Let's hear the women say, I made a mistake, I slipped
I
up.
slipped. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Doesn't
But
sound
but
good at
we
all.
make it sound good for women. But when they say it to us, it doesn't sound good.
Yeah, we make it sound good because they've made it sound easy. They've smoothened it out.
Yeah.
I actually spoke about it that when we had a discussion with some of the boys that you know what, when women say those that's just
Men are dogs.
Men are dogs. They're actually giving us license to be dogs because at the end of the day, you're like, they're just gonna tell us that we're dogs. So we will
Let
not
the dogs out.
we will not take accountability for
Yeah.
that.
And also there are different types of dogs. Yeah, the nice ones and they're not so nice ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pit bulls and boer bulls, you know what they were made for.
Yeah.
I just discovered, I'm not sure, I heard my niece say to me that a pit bull is a cross between a pig and a dog.
No, it's no, it's not.
It's not, right?
Pig and a dog.
Yeah. So when I asked this, it's like, I'm telling you, I'm like, okay. I haven't verified that.
The pig and the dog. Nah, I'm not. Nah, I don't believe that.
Well, someone's going to put it in the comment section.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pig and a dog.
Yeah.
Is it a pig and a dog?
But most of them that have been hybrided, you'll
Yeah.
find that they don't have one temperament.
Huh.
A pit bull by nature, once it bites, it will never let go.
It'll never let go.
Will never share its space.
No.
You understand?
Mhm.
And I'm saying to you, when you call men dogs, there's someone who's enjoying her chihuahua. Someone is enjoying her Jack Russell.
Yeah.
It's you who's struggling with your pit bull.
Yeah.
So when you coin and say everyone is a
It's
dog,
pit bull.
it's not right.
No, it's not.
I was speaking to some lady the other day and she says, did you know that snakes have a 5-kilometer radius in their territory?
Yeah.
And if they found you in that space, you are part of their territory. Snakes regard you as part of their territory, and they will never bite you. They will probably bite the person that you've brought.
Oh.
So if a visitor comes to your house and you are there and that snake comes out, they'll most probably bite your visitor
Oh.
because you are part of their territory.
Hmm.
So territory is important.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far true that is. I just don't like snakes.
Does.
So
Who
whether I'm the
does?
territory or not territory, if it comes out,
Nah,
it's
kill
going to
it.
have no head.
You're
in
gonna
its
kill it.
territory. I would get it. Yeah. So we're not going to be doing that. So I'm saying to you, nature seems to be showing us how these things work.
Mhm.
If you are very savage to your wife, then you want to come and cry on her shoulders. It won't work.
It won't work.
If you're savage to your husband, and then you want you to be a shoulder to lean on for him, it won't
It
work.
won't work.
This thing, you don't stumble over this thing. We create this thing by being real,
Mhm.
by speaking about where we are coming from and what our ideals are. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So that when we have a crisis, it's easy to go there and remove the mask. Declaring from the time before you even enter
Yeah.
to say, what do you want? What is your love language? What is your temperament?
Mhm.
Because there's some temperaments that will never, they will
That
always
never-
clash.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that being said, when we are unmasking ourselves, there's always got to be accountability.
Always.
Got to take, even if you are right, there's always 90% that you are right about, but also there's 10% that you're wrong about. Can't always be right.
Well, we could never see it that way, especially when you're coming from a defensive position, where everyone in the house now is just everyone's defensive because you don't feel comfortable at home. You don't feel like it's a safe space for yourself. When you don't feel like it's a safe space, you're guaranteed to make it unsafe for everyone.
Yes. But has going out ever made it safe?
No. You'll come back to the same situation.
Same situation. You're just prolonging.
Yeah.
So removing the mask says, it's okay for Daryl to be vulnerable. If you see me crying at a funeral, don't say men don't cry.
Men don't cry.
If you see me crying because life is tough, don't say men don't cry. If you see me struggling, come through for me. As the young men are growing, men in churches should organize spaces where we tell, don't do this, don't do this. If you do like this, this is what's going to happen. Take your time.
To build each other up
Yes.
as well.
Create networks.
Yeah.
There are some networks that are closed already. You can't enter that network. Create your own network. You're selling bananas, I'm selling tomatoes, we're in the market, right?
Let's work together.
When you now need tomatoes, plug me in.
Mhm.
When there's a tender for bananas, plug
Plug
me
me
in.
in.
Yeah. And don't get a woman who doesn't see a Superman when you're starting off. Because we are going to tell the women, don't date below your belt.
Yeah.
It's not your job to raise a man.
Mhm. Mm.
It's not your job to raise a man. But it's not your job as a young man to father a young lady.
A young lady.
You're not there to be her father. You're there to be a husband or boyfriend. It's not your duty to do her hair.
Mhm.
It's something that you would want to do for her. But now when you have a timetable that you must do my hair by, that's why you have a father.
Oof. Mm.
Did I say that too? Was that too blunt?
That was good enough.
Yeah.
I think hard truths are good
Yeah.
truths because it's coming from a place of honesty.
So can you see some of the masks that we then have in the future are because we didn't have these conversations. It's not my duty to pay your fees.
Yeah.
I would want to. But then if you then decide to pay her fees and then she graduates, it doesn't mean she's going to marry you. She's
No.
not forced to marry you.
No, she's
Just
not.
think of yourself as an NGO. Giving to the needy. Yeah. Yeah. Don't start saying, yeah, I did everything for you. Well done. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will never see any NGO come to find out if you got that packet of sugar.
No. You'll
We've
get your
sent-
sugar. You're gone with your sugar.
Yeah.
You enjoy it there.
Yeah. So there are conversations that we must have prior. Yeah. So that we're not shocked.
Yeah. So
You must see the red flags. These red flags, can they build me? Can they carry me when things get tough? And then you build from there. If you don't build from there, you are going to fall somewhere. Maybe not now, but later on.
So as we wrap it up now, I would want to ask, just maybe out there's a couple of guys who are struggling with removing their mask. Are there places they can go?
Get therapy. Talk to pastors. Talk to someone you trust. You understand? Don't always keep your situation amongst your boys. There are so many people who will tell you to say, if it's about hunger, how many times did you starve? So many times, even if you ask many people, even in the comment section, is there any man who even after marriage had everything together? Some will tell you we slept on the floor for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Some will tell you to say we were homeless. Some will tell you to say this is what happened. Some will tell you to say actually what happened is A, B, C, D. Those stories are therapeutic.
Yeah.
You understand? It makes you feel like you're not the only one. Man, you're not the only one to lose a job. You're not the only one to go through stuff. You're not the only one.
Yeah.
There are so many people where you can reach out to if you are willing to. But men in the church should tell the young boys and make it a culture that whenever you go through stuff, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Then when they are older, they will not depart from that method.
They will not. Yeah. So yeah, we heard it for ourselves, guys. We need to remove the mask. Stop hiding behind lies. They won't help us anyway.
Yeah.
We won't get anywhere in the future.
And on that, if you woo a woman upon lies, you will reap lies in the future because you have to maintain them.
Yep.
Live within your means.
Live
Be
within your
who you
means.
are.
Yeah.
You understand? If in your family everyone is dark, appreciate who you are. If everyone is light, appreciate who you are. If everyone is slim, appreciate who you are. No one can be like that. No one can do you like that. You're special. God made different birds, different flowers, and gave us different gifts and also different seasons. The sun and the rain don't rain at the same time. Night and morning don't share space.
They don't.
But when the sun goes down, everyone now knows the night is coming.
The
So no matter
stars
how
will come out.
dark your situation may be, remember the morning is coming.
It's coming. Oh, I actually feel good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I feel great.
man.
I feel great.
Yeah.
I now know that I'm not going through things by myself.
No.
I don't have to constantly act tough.
Yeah.
And it's not just for me. It's also for my children.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will not perpetuate
Yeah.
a bad culture.
Yeah. If the
Start a
kid
bad
comes
culture.
and they didn't pass and they got D's, you celebrate and say, boy, you almost got C's. You feel what I just did there?
Yeah.
It comes to C's and you say, you almost got D's.
Yeah.
But you know what you did? You got C's. You're short of B's, man. You celebrate the achievement, not what you expected.
What you expected. Oh, we got belts.
Mm.
We got belts. We got beaten.
Yeah.
And once again, thank you so much.
Pleasure, man.
The spirit feels fed. It has been fed.
Pleasure.
And I hope you have been fed as well.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoyed what we had today. Comment, like, and subscribe. And just, you're not alone.
Yep.
We're all in this together.
Yeah.
Never feel alone.
Sure.
Cheers.